Thanks for tuning in to Watch the Ordinary Filmmaker. It's Wednesday, November the 3rd, 2021. It's been a staggeringly busy couple of weeks leading up to the announcement of the Nikon Z9 full-frame mirrorless camera, Nikon's flagship camera. But now, leading up to Christmas, we can expect a rather quiet time. Although I do have news on a new Canon R5 Firmware Update 1.5. Now this firmware update is going to bring additional capability to allow it to take advantage of that new RF 5.2mm f2.8 dual fisheye lens. The lens which is due out in, well, sometime in December, although based on some rumors it looks like we might not be able to get that lens until 2022. So what is this latest firmware update supposed to provide? Well, Canon Rumors hasn't really told us much of anything other than there's going to be an update to support that new dual fisheye lens. In the last update, we got some rather significant updates. The ability to record to both card slots at the same time. I absolutely love that feature. It's, especially when you're testing out new gear all the time, knowing that you're able to record to both card slots at the same time, you're not going to lose any data. You have a backup, and I think that's really, really significant. For photographers, you've had this capability for stills all the time. You can record RAW to both card slots, you can record RAW to one card slot and JPEG to another, or you can record both RAW and JPEG to both card slots, and I think that's a huge benefit now that we have that capability in video. But what else could we expect? Well, we got Canon Log 3, we got the ability to record to both card slots at the same time, we got some pretty awesome features, and of course we got better heat tolerance in the Canon EOS R5. But there's one capability that we were promised by a Canon official, and this goes back to July of last year, just before it was announced, or just after it was announced, I can't remember, but Pro AV out of the UK was interviewing a Canon rep or a technologist, and she said that, I think it was Media might have been her name, and she said that eventually those record limits are going to be gone. And of course we haven't heard anything since. Now the Canon EOS R3, which is due to come out at the end of this month, or due to ship on the 26th, that's right around Black Friday, isn't it? So right around Black Friday it's due to ship. Are we going to get the same sort of record limits that the R3 have? Canon didn't completely do away with record limits. It's 6 hours, which is pretty much infinite for anybody who shoots video, especially due to the limitations of card slots. Currently, cameras only support, I think it's FAT or FAT32 right now, and that has what, around a 4 GB limit? So currently, the biggest card you can put in a camera like the R3 is 2 TB. And if you put 2 in, that gives you 4. So I don't know how you're going to be able to record 6K video for 6 hours if you're shooting in all-I. But either way, I applaud Canon changing it from 30 minutes. Will we see that as an update coming later this month in the Canon EOS R5? Will we be able to record video for longer than 30 minutes, longer than an hour, perhaps as long as 6 hours? Well, we'll just have to wait and see. That's my speculation. What do you think? Do you think we'll get that 30-minute record limit finally axed? I don't know. Something that big, I'd expect we'd have some sort of leak by now. Now, the only question is, when are we supposed to be getting this announcement? Sorry, not announcement, the release of the latest firmware update for the R5? Well, right around the same time that we get the R3. Looks like November is going to be a very busy month. If you're celebrating Thanksgiving in the United States, then you've got a lot to think about. One more thing though, please like and subscribe. It really does help this channel grow, and I take it as a personal pat on the back when I wake up in the morning, especially right now when there's not a lot of news to cover, and I see some more subscribers. I thank you very much. And for those of you already subscribed, thank you. Thank you for supporting this channel. But that's it for now. I do have one more thing, a little bit of behind the scenes. About a week ago, Angelbird sent me this, a 1 TB, well actually this is the 512 GB AtomX mini SSD. Right now in the Ninja 5, I've got the new 1 TB, which I'm trying out. I don't suspect I'll have any problems because I've been using the 512 GB for, well, the better part of a year, and it's been absolutely flawless, and it's really well built. I've dropped it a few times, and if you've ever held one of these Angelbird AtomX SSDs, the mini SSD. Not only is it designed to fit right in the Ninja 5 without sticking out, but it's got an aluminum enclosure, and what that ensures is that if you drop it, the nice thing about aluminum, it has give, it absorbs energy. And if you've owned a MacBook and you've owned one for a lengthy period of time, take a look at the edges. You'll see lots of little dents, but it saved your screen or it saved other parts. It hasn't damaged the unit. That's what I love about aluminum. So I suspect probably in about a week or two, once I've finished using the AtomX 1 terabyte for about 2 or 3 weeks, I'm going to wrap up and do a review on it. But the reason I'm telling you that now and leaking a little bit of information, are there anything that you want to know in the review? Is there anything about these AtomX that you want to know? For example, why use this opposed to a Samsung Evo, for example? What is it that the AtomX provides over other SSDs? I am going to answer those questions, but if you have any other questions that you would like to know about from my firsthand experience, please go ahead and let me know. Like I said, I've been using the Angelbird AtomX product for going on like 10 months now, and they've worked absolutely flawless. So I'm really excited to try it, the 1 terabyte, based on my workflow. While this is a short video, a lot of my other videos can go up to 1.5 hours of record time. And I also use these to edit. So once I'm finished recording, I stop recording, I turn the unit off, I unplug it, I plug it into an Angelbird SATA adapter and plug it into the computer. So I'm constantly plugging it and unplugging it, and then I edit right off the unit without giving it much time to cool down. So I do put it through its paces. And I would say that on a daily basis, I'm recording a good 40 to 60 gigabytes to these things. It's just amazing how much content I record. Now, right now, with not a lot of videos coming out, that slows down. But last week, the week before, it got to as high as 100 gigabytes a day that I was recording. Just absolutely insane. And these were getting a definite workout. But that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching The Ordinary Filmmaker. We'll see you again soon.